Hello everyone, welcome to Year 12 TOK via screencast and your self-discipline. So over the next 4 weeks we need to be quite dedicated to get this done, and but I think we can make it a little bit interesting for you, and I hope that you're already starting to get into a bit of a routine at home, following your timetable and getting some things done. So if you come into the Year 12 Google Classroom, you'll see at the moment we're in the beauty unit here, and we're trying to link that, remember, with mathematics and the sciences in some way. And so we started working through a little bit of this already, and we'll continue now. So for the lesson this week, I'd like you to come into the beauty unit and then scroll down here until you find this planning sheet for students. And that planning sheet for students will bring you to this sheet, which has been prepared for you. And there's some interesting resources on here. I'd like you to choose one of these articles that's been produced or that's been found for you here. And it's all about plastic surgery and the notion that people somehow get the idea in their head that we need to have plastic surgery to be beautiful, and or we need to look in a certain way. And so we're interested in finding out what's going on in people's heads that they think that the beauty needs this sort of enhancement. So after you read that article, I want you to then look down here at these questions. All right, so these questions tell you what you want to do, but the questions you need to ask through a particular lens. But first of all, you need to decide on the role that you will take. So you might choose to be a doctor, or a lawyer, or a nurse, or a skin specialist, or like a cleaner or a teacher. Try to choose a role, name your role down here, okay, in these columns down below. You're going to name your role, and then you're going to try and ask some knowledge claims that you might have from that role. How would your argument be deployed? How can you argue for your position? You try and find a position, and then try and link your position to a particular theory, and then try and work out a knowledge question that you might take from that. Now, when it says on the sheet here that we're going to do a Socratic seminar about this, but we're not. This will be a really good exercise. If you all choose roles, I'll make up a Google sheet for you to all type on, and you can put your roles in, and then these columns, fill in the columns with your information. And then what we could do is, it would be a nice idea, I think, if we engaged in a little bit of debate. If you make a little video like I am now, and I'm using Screencast-O-Matic to do this, so you can get that for free. You can just log in and join that for free. You could make it a 2 or 3 minute video of yourself justifying who you are and why you think like you do about plastic surgery, and then the KQs, the knowledge questions that might arise from that, and then also the ethical theory behind it a little bit. So if you type in here first, then you can read that out and make yourself a little video, and I'll make an assignment in the class. You can post your mini presentation, or you can just read out what you've typed here. So I'll just recap that again. You choose a role, and then you work out what position that they might take in regard to that, and this might be after you have read the article and maybe done some more reading, and then fill these in, and then record yourself making a little video, and I'll make a Google sheet for you. So we're going to be pretty relaxed about this, but things that you can consider I've highlighted here are: what types of people consider plastic surgery, how does it benefit them or harm them, what are the reasons for the government might use in providing funding or not providing funding, and what are the consequences, all these types of things. So I hope I've explained enough. You'll find the assignment and the Google Drive document for you to share your things in, and then we can get this done. And you can just spend an hour on it, and then we'll have something online that we can all take a look at. All right, thanks.